Camino.
Bon Camino. 9:50.
Yep.
What'd you say?
9:50.
9:50. We left our hotel at 8:56. Made our way to the cathedral, which is the start of the Portuguese Way. And we have covered so far a mile and a half. So in a half an hour, 40 minutes, we've covered a mile and a half. Heavy city walking to start this Camino. What do you have to say for yourself so far?
Just walking in town's not my favorite.
Nor is it mine. Started off a little rough this morning, not gonna lie. It's just it's a real, my Seidel roots are just crushing me today. Could be worse.
You're doing great.
In the words of my sister, Chaz. Less Seidel, more wreck. Do we get to walk on it?
I hope so.
Bird with bird.
All right, so I'm gonna Tarantino this a little bit, and I'm gonna go back. Do you know what that reference means, honey?
I don't know. Not really.
Okay. I'm gonna Tarantino this, and I'm gonna go back to the beginning a little bit, just to kind of catch you up to speed here. So we flew from Atlanta to Boston yesterday. It's very unremarkable. And then Boston to Lisbon. And then first of all, I work in the aviation business. So we travel a good bit. That's not like some sort of brag or flex. We travel a lot. The Lisbon airport, customs and passport control is the biggest disaster I've ever experienced at an airport.
That is being very generous.
Very generous. And like the way they laid out like everything and the luggage claim, the passport control, customs,
My gosh.
the Uber pickup. It's like they took all of those different locations and they put them on little squares of paper and then they threw them down on a board. So, well, this is how we're going to organize the airport. So, Lisbon was actually absolutely incredible. We will be back to Lisbon.
Oh my gosh, I
could spend
a week here.
A week here. Not excited to go back to the airport. Anyway, so we, Lady Rec has a certain taste for hotels. So when I booked the hotel last night, to my defense, I booked the room with the highest star rating, but the lowest price. So it was like $120 a night, which is really cheap. And
the room, listen, it was clean, very clean. It wasn't like, it had everything that we needed. Nice shower.
So the star rating.
The accommodations, the room was great.
Okay, so
aside from
the hotel is a form of brothel. So
they really.
Yes, they really play it up.
Yes.
It is a sex hotel.
This will be, I will forget about it now that we're gone.
Yes.
But it's...
Sex hotels are not Carissa Reck's favorite kind of hotel. Like the mini bar had drinks and like other things.
Yeah, use your imagination.
Yes, they had vending machines. They had vending machines for soda and other things.
Yes, use your imagination and then use it a little bit more.
Very over the top. They gave you like this nice little case with these earplugs because the hotel resides on Pink Street, which seems to be where they stay up until 4 in the morning and party. Anyways, very nice accommodations. So we got our pilgrim passport last night at the cathedral. That was great, no problem. If you're going to do this in the future, keep in mind it was €2 and you have to have cash. So bring cash when you go get your pilgrim passport at the cathedral. And then for those of you who are somewhat unaware of what we're actually doing, we're doing the Portuguese Camino starting in Lisbon, and some people call it the Camino Lisboa. But we'll continue to call it the Portuguese Camino, and what we're going to do from Lisbon, we'll go on a central routing all the way up to Porto, and then when we get to Porto, we're going to follow the coastal routing till we cut in towards Santiago. So it should be very beautiful. We're going to see countryside, vineyards, and then we'll get to see our mix of the coast. Do you have anything else, babe?
Not right now.
All right. Cheers to the beautiful view.
Bon Camino.
Bon Camino.
Okay, here's something that was wildly popular on the last Camino. It was my shoes coming untied every 10 freaking seconds. But guess what? I figured out that I was tying my shoes wrong. So I used to tie my shoes so I would make a loop and bring it around like this, and that's when my shoes would come untied. So if you come around backwards, I don't know what the magic is, but my shoes do not come untied anymore. You're welcome. The more you know.
We go right, but I think we cut into the grass here pretty soon. So we just had a little break at about the 13-mile mark. We saw this glorious red umbrella from a half a mile away. It hit me like a...
Good humor.
Yes, it hit me like a beacon. What that means is they have ice cream. So we stopped and had some cold beverages and some ice cream. Now we're back on the road. I think we're done with the boardwalk portion and we're getting ready to head into the grass at some point.
What a drag.
What a drag, right? We got about 2.5 miles left to get to our hotel. And then I think we might drop our bags and try to bang out an undisclosed amount of mileage because we can't find anywhere to stay tomorrow night. So it would be like 25 or 26 miles to the next town. So if we can bang out some miles today, that might make things a little easier tomorrow.
Still really difficult tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Still really difficult, but yeah, we'll report back. Bon camino. So it's worth pointing out that I was very wrong about we're done with the boardwalk walking. I don't know if
Nice surprise.
yes, I don't know if this thing zooms in for the next 40 miles, but it looks like we got a good bit left.
Cute.
Oh, look at that. Bon camino. There's also, I'm seeing signs for the Camino Fatima. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to research it, but I'm very intrigued. I've heard of it, but I've not done any research on it. So we got in this little green tundra, whatever you want to call it, this tunnel.
Hell.
It's 91 degrees in here and there's no breeze. So as you've already seen, it's umbrella time, it's water time. It's time to get where we're going. So I know part of the plan was for us to drop our bags and get some extra miles in today to lighten the load tomorrow. But Rex hotel booking acumen has struck again. I'm going to include a picture, but we stayed on the blue line, which was the boardwalk along the coast, which was beautiful. Or I shouldn't even say coast, the waterway. And I would do it again. Well, our hotel is in the middle of the yellow line. So we would have had to backtrack like 2 miles to get to our hotel. So we're going to try to bang out like 3 more miles-ish and get to a spot where it looks like there will be some good Uber service. And then we'll take an Uber back to our hotel. And then in the morning, catch an Uber back to where we stop. So yeah, enjoy the adventures of me booking hotel rooms. Bon camino.
Bon camino. Freshly showered, feeling better than I deserve. I wanted to come and tell you I got an eyelash in my eye. That is not what I wanted to tell you, but I did want to come and tell you about, you see those groceries back there? Let's go have a look at them. We went to the grocery. I love visiting a grocery store in another country. You can get all these things in the States. That's not the point. I mean, actually, you probably can't, but I wanted to give you a little rundown. Okay, so we got, first of all, what's so remarkable to me about this haul is that it only cost us $15 US. That is a total of 6 liters of water. Yes, we are carrying all of that with us tomorrow. Jason's calling it a long water carry tomorrow. We got this giant bottle of orange juice and literally opened it up in the grocery store the minute we picked it up because we were super thirsty. I had a small bottle of this today. I said I was going to drink more juice because I'll get back to that. I said I was going to drink more juice on the trail. So here we are. This is like a pineapple. Oh no. It's a pineapple coconut juice. It's delicious. I don't think that I realized it has stevia in it. So that's great. Jason busted his travel deodorant, and he had a travel size one of these on the Camino that we did last year. So I was like, we're gonna go for it. It smells so good. Some Kleenex, because Rec is constantly blowing his nose. I actually think these might be toilet tissue. I'm not sure, but that's for Jason to blow his nose. This was 13 cents. Golden Oreos. For me, in my pack for tomorrow, when
you need something.
Yes, when I'm breaking down and I need something, because this here is about all we have left of the banana bread that we brought from home. So, and then the gummy snacks are for Jason. Okay, $15 for all of that. You can't even beat it. We had a great day. We literally had a great day. We ended up at for all intents and purposes, we're calling it 20 miles today. We walked 20 miles. I feel way better than I deserve. I have a little bit of pain in my left calf. It's kind of like knocking on my door being like, hey, why are you doing so much physical activity? And so tomorrow morning we will probably take our time. We're not going to set an alarm. I have and then I think we're gonna head out to, wait for it, there's a McDonald's right up the road, and I had a cappuccino from McDonald's this morning and it was delightful. So we're gonna start our day at McDonald's tomorrow morning with a coffee and some kind of breakfast sandwich, and then we're gonna get an Uber back to the location where we ended our day today, and that's where we're gonna start tomorrow. The restaurant that wasn't open this afternoon is where we will start our day tomorrow.
Where are we going to finish our day tomorrow?
We don't know where we're finishing our day tomorrow. Can't wait to share that with you tomorrow. Mostly because I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And then also, there was one more thing that I wanted to tell you. I have a really fun story that I thought I recorded not once, not 2 times, literally 3 times. But we can't find it anywhere. So the story's really good, and I'm going to come back and tell you all about it tomorrow. Bon camino.